Nugget? Oh.
Honey, if you want me to rub your belly, just roll over. This program is brought to you by Lysol Power and Free. Lysol, efficient for health. I love you. It's time to change the way we clean. It's time to free ourselves from the harshness.
Oh, I love Lily.
Lysol Power and Free has more cleaning power than bleach. The secret is the hydrogen peroxide formula. Powerful cleaning is family friendly. Lysol, mission for health. A guide too good to be. Can Mommy put her stuff away? Summer hummus is really delicious, so you might be tempted to dip more than once. And then we'll play, and I rub her belly. Don't be afraid. I will rub your belly into my hand for her. Is that okay? Just as if we'll live up now. Oh, go ahead. We're family. Oh, really? Love you. Come on. You're lucky you're so cute. Summer hummus. Live life to the fullest.
Should I call Danny? I gotta call Danny what I do. She's today. It's not Mommy's day today. That's not what she does. That's burn. Hold on, let me call Danny.
Unlike the Honda Accord, the Kia optimized more standard horsepower, better combined fuel economy, and available features like ventilated front seats. It's also backed by our industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And again, not like we're keeping score.
Hi. What are you
Right
doing?
now, get 0% APR, 25 hours of performance on the Optima.
I have to tell you what I did to your granddaughter today.
We know there's lots of fancy ways to serve up
First of all, let me set the situation.
We prefer the way that
Teresa, Ray, and Franz are in the living room.
only this summer.
Okay.
Joe's Crab Shack.
I'm outside with the dog.
About menopause,
At the exact minute that I'm about to tell you what happened, a truck went by and I let out a scream about Lily. They thought a truck ran over Lily. What it was I was trying to come in the front door, and I opened the outside door, and I thumped her right on the head with it. So I felt bad, and I'm like, oh, Lily, and I picked her up and everything. Well, right as I went to pick her up, I knocked her head on the bottom of the doorknob.
Headphones. Home insurance that saves you money for not having a claim. That's Allstate Home Insurance with claim-free rewards.
I don't know, but I was screaming, and I'm out there bawling, and Lily's in the house just running around.
a candy bar. 130 calories. 7 grams of protein. The new Fiber One Caramel Protein Bar.
Do you want to talk about somebody who was picking her up like she had weight on her hand or something?
Whether you're running for a train or training for a run,
Open the door, knock her on the head, and then I would pick her up and put her head on the doorknob.
Balance Bar. Have you found your balance? This is one way to do it. This is another.
And all they could do was just stand there and cry.
Charmin Ultra Strong. So well, you can use up to 4 times less than a leading value brand.
I know. Well, obviously I didn't. She just was playing around in the house.
That can help you get paid while still getting less. And it's 4 times stronger.
Nothing ever happened.
Charmin Ultra Strong helps you and your underwear. So YOLO. Why not enjoy this? Charmin Ultra Strong.
Thomas Hardy wrote, and yet to every bad,
Honestly,
there is a worse.
I have been in such a depression for the last 2.5 weeks.
Hey, Morgan.
But I can't remember when. And I've been taking my meds, I just don't know what it is. And finally today I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna live my life, you know?
Why not use this wherever it
So,
doesn't need?
pretty much today I was doing good. And about an hour ago, I'm just like sliding back into it.
Color measure doesn't want to lead us to where it kills them.
Maybe he was going to bury them in the woods.
I don't know what's going on.
We need to figure out what happened before they got in the car. When was the last time it rained out here?
But here I am, sliding back into it.
Quick. Come on, take the little bit of tires.
Great beach. But wasn't the victim's hair?
Yeah, I know.
Could have been dragged through it.
Let's find out where it was raining the last 24 hours.
Uh-huh.
The only reason we have this safely is the accident.
I thought you were catching the sign of it on Sunday.
Why are the chances this is his first time dumping bodies?
You think he's working alone?
What do you think?
Unlikely. It's high risk to move one body at a time, but two.
Okay, conflicted months after having taken
Well, I was getting to the point where it's like, fuck everything.
He's more an organized operation as opposed to an individual offender.
And he's probably done this before. Do you think there are more victims out there?
Impossible to say until we figure out how those two were targeted.
Ben.
The information I have on the casualties from
Is
today,
what?
running the book cases from last year now, is there anything else you'd like me to do?
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
Well, this one is playing in my room.
Worried that everything is okay. And if there's anything you want to talk to.
Garcia, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Garcia, you need to widen this search. Go back 2 years.
Really? That's a lot of people. Is there any parameters to narrow that down?
No, not yet. Unfortunately, transporting victims across state lines is not an issue
Anyway,
for
I just wanted to call and tell you.
How do you know it's a group?
With different genders from different parts of the country, this is not a traditional ensemble.
She's fine.
Hey, Andy. Garcia, this is SSA Andy Swan. She's the head of the Domestic Trafficking Task Force. Andy, this is
Penelope Garcia. I went your online trafficking seminar last fall. You terrified me. Sorry. I do remember you. Really? You asked a great question. I thought you knew.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'll call you tomorrow sometime.
So a bird. I will get that list, but there's anything else. Very nice to see you
All right,
again.
bye. You too. Bye.
It's not easy to forget.
How are you?
Tired. Given trafficking in the growth industry, and I've got half the agents I had last year.
How can we help?
I get notifications on body discoveries of 18 to 24-year-olds.
Age, Holly, and Jake Body.
Got a theory on what happened. Can I fill you in?
Sure, we've got a case board set up in the conference room.
Any chance we can pass this coffee time? Do you know who did this? I've been 2 steps behind an organization that abducts college kids throughout the U.S. How long have you been tracking them? 3 years, but this is the first time there's been an identifiable body.
It is their work.
It's definitely their type. Stressed out, vulnerable kids. They're all from good families, making low risk for abduction.
Young innocents are worth more money. They're harder to lure, so they hold on to them for a longer period of time.
How many victims are they holding at once? That's hard to say, but from what I can tell, there's a lot of turnover.
Customers don't want to see the same faces twice.
I don't think they travel with more than a handful of victims at one time. They hunt all over the country, and all they need is a car.
They might be able to attack, but they're organized. They're profitable.
The rumor is that they hold events for 2 days in metropolitan areas, and then they disappear.
What kind of events?
The top-paying customers can do things like this. It works for the victims.
Seems impossible to trace.
We study their behavior. They're not a good breed, but they're still human. They make a few mistakes. We've also recently established an on-air unit.
Wait, how can you infiltrate them? What if your agents have to commit a crime to be accepted as a customer?
Exactly, that's why we can't pose as buyers. The entire system is set up to protect the customers, but there's no way we can trace them from that end. Your agents go with his targets.
You have anybody under now?
Locally a few. They're still establishing their backstories.
They might be able to help.
What did you do with Lucy? What did you do with her? Where is she?
She'll be back. It's the last 2 calls. He likes them. Thanks for starting with it.
It never takes this long.
You set up the scanners?
Not here.
Please. What are you doing?
tank's 3/4 full.
So the tank capacity is 18 gallons, 15 miles per gallon. If you use a quarter tank, you must have fueled up about 70 miles ago.
Okay, Reed.
What's the mileage?
33,823.
Well, 2011, what the hell have you been doing?
Crossing state lines. Looks like he enjoys the long way. Avoids interstates. No GPS.
No cell phone.
Low tech. Nothing traceable.
But if he's working with a group and he has no phone, how's he checking in? Yeah.
Roanoke,
What?
big storm.
What's the registration?
Of course I did, and it's bogus. Look, guy's been dead 3 years. Do you really think these rat pigs are dumping bodies in the middle of nowhere with a paper trail?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, clearly I am not.
Yes, talk to me.
I am sick of the sickos.
And?
There has got to be more to life than being surrounded by this.
Okay, well, slow down. Since when is Penelope Garcia gonna throw in the towel?
Since exactly now.
Baby girl, listen to me. I know you're upset, so am I. But what you're trying to do right now is distance yourself from any more loss. I get it. I do the same thing.
I am not some unstuff that you can try to relate to and then break down.
You have every right to be angry, but there's really nothing you can do.
No, Tara, you do not understand me. I don't like change. I have major control issues.
Say it ain't so, not you.
Hello?
What's
What's up?
Maybe.
I got one of them. I have no idea. I mean, I was talking to my mom on the phone, and now you. I mean, I haven't had any problems. Because I got the one text that says I love you after I sent you for the rock. And I sent one back, and I'm like, smooches. Yeah. I haven't gotten anything. I figured you, huh? No, she's doing something on YouTube. She's making a video. No, she's trying to put her makeup on.
It's a two-way relationship. No biggie scared today. That come down.
Did you hear that? Well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Say goodnight. Love you.
You too.
You too. I'll say that wrong. Give me a speaker.
Huh?
I said it wrong. Give me a speaker.
Can you take our speaker?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't because I can't hear anything.
Expert snapshots of the right car. Out of the trunk.
Well, let me text you and reply to it and see if it goes through. Alright. Bye.
Tonight, you're eating Walmart steak.
Whoa.
Huh?
Walmart choice premium steak in the black package has 100% money back guaranteed. Try it for your next backyard barbecue. At Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, choice shouldn't stop with where you go for dinner. You should get to pick exactly what you want too. Choose from 10 or more home-style main dishes, 2 of our country-style sides, and homemade biscuits or corn muffins. Every one of our country dinner plates is handmade. It's our way of making our